I'm so mad at Hubbard, I'm about to split a gut. Why? The man forgot my medicine. You did too, Hubbard. Now, I told you just before we left home, I said, Hubbard, don't let me forget my medicine. Now, what part of that don't you understand? And he got out there on that road today and started driving like he didn't have a mind. Just sashaying from one side of that road to the other until I get sick in my stomach. And I looked at him and I said, Hubbard, where's my medicine? And do you know, this man had the nerves to look at me and say, on the dining room table where you left it.
Hi, I'm Nate Jacobs, founding artistic director of West Coast Black Theater Troupe in Sarasota, Florida. You've been watching an archival clip from the sellout run of Aunt Rudele's Family Reunion, a new version of a one-actor play that I conceived and co-wrote with Julian Off, who also served as the play's director. It is set at a family reunion where we witness the mayhem that occurs when Rudele, who takes special pride in her fried chicken, is told there will be no chicken served at this year's reunion. In one form or another, the character Rudele has been entertaining audiences on Florida's Gulf Coast and around the nation for many years.
Hilarious.
I laughed the entire night.
Now, she is ready to step out into the larger world. Designed for touring, Aunt Rudele's Family Reunion is entirely self-contained and requires nothing more than a platform and lights. Here are more clips to give you a sense of the play and its power to move audiences.
Now, Martilla, you know when it comes to making Southern fried chicken, I have had a special gift ever since I was a child. I just never thought of it as a gift. It was just something I like to do. So when I had this dream, I didn't need no house to fall on my head to know that God was speaking to me. So I woke Hubbard up again. I said, Hubbard, wake up, wake up. I see it now. I understand the dream. Tell her what you said, Hubbard. Do you believe he said that? That's just God telling you not to eat fried food before going to bed. Next time you're going to see worse things than frying chicken legs. But I understand the dream. Martilla, the good Lord is telling me to go out into the wilderness and open up my own fried chicken restaurant. Yes, the Lord spoke, and I was listening. Chicken, 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 Rudele. Your mission is chicken! Hallelujah! Oh, hallelujah! Look at this, Hubbard. Watch where you stare. Martilla got all the children spread out here on the floor in sleeping bags. Look at them. Sweet little angels. Hubbard, come here for a minute. Over here. Check out that little boy and girl. You know I don't like to talk about nobody's children. But those got to be two of the ugliest children I ever seen in my life. And oh, come on. Close your eyes. What you see up there ain't no business of yours. Martilla! It was a good idea to have the picnic out here in this lovely park next to this beautiful lake. Oh, we are a blessed family. Yes, we are. And I love each and every one of you. Hubbard here thinks I'm too hard on people. But that's just the way I come off. You know, deep down inside, I'm just a big, fat marshmallow. Don't you, Martilla? I said, don't you? Hubbard, there's that little boy and girl we saw sleeping on Martilla's floor last night. The ugly ones. And Hubbard, don't you think they look better when they sleeping? Let's go on to the next picture. All right, this here is your great-great-great-grandmother. Now, her name is Miss Odessa May Stevens. Together, along with your great-great-grandfather, they had 18 healthy children. Now, what's that? Lord, you want to know how babies are born. Isn't that sweet, Hubbard? Well, when God decides he wants to give a mommy and a daddy a baby, he gets one of his precious baby angels and wraps them up in a soft little blanket, and he sends them down from the sky. And that's how babies are born. What do you mean that's not how babies are born? What do you know? You can be no more than 4. Oh, 5.5. Well, since you know so much, why don't you tell us how babies are born? All right, stop!
I first met Aunt Rudele at home over dinner when Nate Jacobs stood up and vanished right before our eyes. And in his place stood a woman larger than life, bold, brash, and funny, with a sassy tongue, a large heart, and a mischievous twinkle in her eye. Utterly irresistible. About a year later, Nate told me it was time to bring Rudele to the next level, and together we created a full-length play from which we've selected these clips. The play owes its universality to Rudele's deep and abiding humanity. It's been a great privilege directing Nate Jacobs. As you've seen here, he's a master artist with a wonderful sense of comic timing and a voice that's flexible, powerful, and imbued with great musicality. At its best, theater is magical, and Nate Jacobs has given this director the material with which to create and populate an entire world using little more than one great actor and a handful of chairs. We'll conclude this introduction with my favorite scene. It's Aunt Trudel impersonating her Uncle Ted, getting sidetracked while saying grace over the family picnic. Enjoy.
I remember the time when I needed a set of new tires for my truck. Oh, Lord. Times were real bad, and I had to sit in my truck up on 4 bricks in front of my house. Oh, Lord. Times were real hard, and I didn't have enough money to buy a set of new tires for my truck. Oh, Lord. All of my neighbors would walk by my house and point their fingers at my truck. Oh, Lord. And saying, oh, look at his truck. He ain't got no tires on his truck. Oh, Lord. But one day, as I went out to my mailbox, and in my mailbox were 2 white envelopes. Oh, Lord. One was a bill that I had decided I wasn't going to pay. Anyway, oh, Lord. The other letter bore my name, but had no return address. Oh, Lord. When I opened the letter, there was just enough money to buy a set of new tires for my truck. Oh, Lord. He's able. God is able, children. He's able. He's able, children. He's able. He's able. He's able. He's able. He's able. He's able.